itself. It's a prophecy about the Messiah. It's God for everybody. The Jewish people never figured that out. Our God's going to be the God, the Prince of Peace, is going to be the powerful God, King of Kings, Son of Man. And here he is, the Son of Man, Jesus Christ, being brought right in front of all these people, the Son of Man. You couldn't miss the connection if you were there. He shall reach all the people, not just the Jews. It's another clue of significance that Jesus begins to speak of his death with a view to also reaching and redeeming the whole world. It's now. After all this time, now. Notice he seems to reply more directly to Andrew and Philip and not the Greeks. And they're not really even in the picture from now on. Jesus Christ has the heart for Jerusalem, for the Jews. Our theme, which we mentioned earlier, and here it is, just a simple way of saying it. Let's read it. On his pathway to glorification lies the cross. And it is just ahead. You want to get glorification? You looking for something with God? In between that point and right now, what is it? The cross. Let's say it out loud. The cross. I want to get there so bad. Oh, huh. You mean I have to die, God? Verse 24. Verily, truly, I tell you, this is such an important statement. If we end here, then we got what we need to get. Very truly, our friends from Puyallup know what I'm saying. Very truly, unless a kernel of wheat is a seed falls into the ground and dies, it remains only a single seed. But if it dies, it produces many seeds. It's the universal truth in all agriculture, in all the world. We all know this. St. Augustine put it this way. He spoke of himself. He himself was the grain that had to die. And that's how it would be multiplied. To suffer death through the unbelief of the Jews and be multiplied in faith to the Gentiles and many nations. Now I'd like you to take your little sermon illustration seed in your plastic baggie, if you have it right there. And what I'd like you to do is just feel that seed through the plastic. And you know, if you know what a seed is, what is a seed? You feel that seed through the plastic? You feel it? Try to push it with your fingertips really hard. What? It's it's kind of hard. It's kind of mean. It's not giving in. And that's what Jesus Christ is saying we all are, is a seed. And inside of us is the potential for God. And it's going to bring us into eternal life through Jesus Christ. But also, practically speaking, we have to be, what does he say? Broken. We must die. Does everyone know that a seed, when it's put in a cup, they teach it to the children at kindergarten, the first thing you learn is a seed in the cup, and then the soil, they put it on a little window dash, and then every day put a little water in there, the sunshine, and the kids, what's the first thing they get to do when they come home from school that morning? They look in their cup, it says their name, and they see the little seed. What happened to that seed in there for that little watermelon, whatever it is, to grow? It had to die. Inside is the kernel. The outside is the harshness, the hardness that protects it. But through the water and through the sunshine, a little fertilized there in the mud, the soil, it gets old. It's got to die. And then the kernel comes out. That's what Jesus Christ wants us to know. Everyone just looking at that seed. Why is it so hard? It has not gone into the ground and given up its outer shell. It must be watered and die. This is the illustration Jesus was making about himself. Verse 25. Let's go to the next part. He is no fool who gives up what he cannot keep to gain what he cannot lose. Another way of saying it from our favorite friend Jim Elliot, there a famous sign or a description of his life as a missionary who died in Ecuador on January 8, 1956. He was speared to death by the Alca Indians. And he had written this in his own personal journal. And about that journal, I was in Bible school, and you never forget. It was like a revelation. Some of you have seen the movie, the point of the spear, I think it is. What is it? The end of the spear. And as we mentioned before, and then Dave saying we have worked with the very daughter of Janelle as their pastor's wife in Congo, Africa. And if you've read their books, Through Gates of Splendor, the other one was Through the Precious, yes, it's part of our gift that God gave in 20th century missionaries and vision. And our next verse shows now what he's going to say. Verse 26, let's read it. Whoever serves me must follow me. Where I am, my servant also must be and will be. My Father will honor the one who serves me. This is really the point of all the verses coming up till here for now. It means that we have entered into a service with God. We are broken. We enter into honoring the Father. What does it mean to honor the Father? Just like Mary, who poured out her spikenard. We want to pour everything out from inside. We want to give him our all. No seed can bear forth fruit unless it dies. If we can do this, I'd like to just take these last moments where we would say to each other, look at the person beside you, in front, behind you, and pray for them. We can't do anything as Christians unless we're broken. We've got to be like that seed that's now is hard. And it doesn't do any good. If you just leave it in your plastic bag, it will just be there. Single, alone, and never reproduce. Just like us. We've got to die. It's a personal commitment to the cross. The cross is another word for end of self. Oh God, bring me to the end of myself. I'm willing. I'm not looking to be a martyr here. I don't want pain. I want you. I want Scott Robinson. I want you to come flooding in. I want revival in my heart. I want the next step. Can I die to myself? Evan and Linda, first thing they did, they came back from Mississippi, a long 3-week journey. I look over there, they're sitting in the back row on Friday night. I said, why are you at the Korean service? You're tired. You've got all that. Travel like that. They said, we couldn't miss it. Our dear friend Eric brought his son Friday night service. I'm just using that example. Maybe it's a Bible study. When's the next Bible study? On Thursday night? Can you give a little thing about it? Let's give a little shout out. Bible study in Sachin on Thursday nights.
Oh, yeah, we started a Bible study at our apartment on Thursday nights from 7 to 8:30, and we're in El Crew apartment.
And the precious pastor that you're associated with, and great teaching. And
oh yeah, we're watching a little
Check name up.
thank you. With Titus. We're studying Titus.
Book of Titus. Anyone know everything about Titus? Good, you don't have to go. But all the rest of us on Thursday night, Titus. I want to learn more about it.
So if you want to see us, we'll give you our phone card.
Thank you. You know, Bible study in your home. You want a Bible study in your home? I know many of you do. Small group, and you're doing it. Let's pray. Amen. More than ever. We want God to break through. Amen. What does Satan want to do? No. See, just be single and don't think about anything. Just be bored and depressed and just go into the ground. Don't do anything. And we're just going like this. Oh, really? Oh, really? I have prayer. You know, one little seed, the grape seed, one little grape seed, I read, because trying to get a little up on this, can make one vine a kilometer long. One little seed can make a vine a kilometer long. One little Christian, no telling what we can do. We had Marty Viator, and Marty Viator told his brothers, and then now there were 6 Viators sitting there, because they were all family, Italian family in Boston. And then the Viator brothers had all their friends. They were gang members in Boston. They all came up on the parking lot in their big black leather and motorcycles. And they all came in. And Jim Cromwell was one of them. I don't know if he was in the gang, but he came. And he had long hair down to his waist. And he came in there, he says, are you people going to accept me with my long hair and black leather motorcycle? And they say, sure, come on in. And maybe you should get a haircut too. And he did. Nobody said it. The pastor said something to him. But you know what? Let's get broken more than ever. It's unto each one of us in our personal way. In Jesus' name, amen. All right. Praise team, would you come on up and then let's bow for prayer as they come up. Oh God, we thank you. We look to you. We ask you to do what you've got to do, as you said to the disciples and precious ones. Oh God, be broken. We might as well not try to hold on to stuff that we can't keep anyway. We want to just give everything and then have you bless us in Jesus' name.